hollow and crunchy kurkure. Take 1 cup of poha, that is rice flakes, and grind it into a powder as fine as possible. After we are done, we will take this out into a bowl. After grinding, this is now half cup of poha flour. To this we will add 1/4 cup of besan, that is gram flour. If you are new to the channel, welcome. Do consider to subscribe, hitting the bell icon to get the latest recipe updates from recipes you like. For flavoring, you can add any spice of your choice. Here we will add half teaspoon of carom seeds, ajwain. Crush it over your palm before adding and add to it 1/4 teaspoon of baking powder. We will give this a mix and then keep this aside for a while. Next, we need to boil 1 cup of water. As we had taken 1 cup of poha, we will boil 1 cup of water as per measurement, and to this add 1/4 teaspoon of salt or add it as per your taste. Here the water has started boiling. To this we will add the flour mixed bowl. Switch off the stove below and mix until the flour takes in whole of the water in itself. As you can see, there is no more water in the pan. The flour has absorbed all of it. At this point, clean your spoon and take it out. We need to cover this and let it to rest just for about 5 to 7 minutes. Meanwhile, why not make a spice mix for our kurkure? Take 1 teaspoonful of Kashmiri lal mirch red chili powder. To this add 1 teaspoon of chaat masala and a teaspoon of tomato powder. This is optional. Mix all three together. And our spice mix is ready. We'll keep this aside for a while. 7 minutes have passed. Let's go back to the dough. It's still warm. To this we will add 1/4 cup of cornstarch, that is also called corn flour, and a tablespoon of oil. Mix and knead to form a smooth dough. Now taking a small portion of a dough, roll it between your palms. Before that, make this portion smooth and crack free by pressing and kneading it for a while. Make any shape as per your preference. Here this one is a simple stick shape. Make the two ends even. And we are done. Let's see an example of tere mere kurkure shape, how to make that. With your hands, again take a small portion of the dough, knead it to make it smooth like this, and then roll it between your fingers like this to give an uneven shape. Make both the ends smooth and even. And our kurkures are ready to be fried. Let's see what other special measures we need to take while frying to get crispy hollow kurkures. Take enough quantity of oil to heat in a kadhai, and when our oil is medium hot, we will drop the kurkures in it. Add as many of them as possible in one go according to the size of your kadhai. We will fry them over low to medium heat to get them out crispy. These kurkures tend to crackle and burst while frying, so it's recommended to cover your kadhai while frying, keeping a little bit of gap so that the moisture does not accumulate inside. After 5 minutes, check your kurkures and flip them upside down. If not done, you can cover your kadhai again and let them fry. After 3 minutes more, let's check them. Our kurkures are crisp golden in color. Let's strain them out. When the kurkures are straight from the kadhai, we will immediately sprinkle the masala over it so that it sticks over the kurkure. Thoroughly mix and coat the kurkures with the masala. Let them come down to the room temperature and you can enjoy them. You can even have them without masala. They taste awesome. You can store them in an airtight container for a month. If you like the recipe, don't forget to give it a thumbs up, share, comment, subscribe, or you can follow us on Facebook, Instagram, or Twitter. Till we meet with another interesting recipe. Bye bye.